Yeah. Let's see here. And that over there. I don't wanna. Run away! Loser! Let's see here. Where are those dang other things? No, LOL. I am not liking this breathing. I do not feel this is gonna be safe at all. Hi-ya! Hashtag not your America. I have initiative! Ooh, buddy, I'm gonna attack first. What should I do? I don't know. Oh, I know. I know now. Lightning all the foes.
Please, take this.
Okay. It's an item in which you get taken things. Okay. What are you doing? Margarine? Ah, you jerk. Looks like Margarine has to finish everything off. There we go. That's really all the strategy you ever need. I take anything from you, Tio-chan. Oh my goodness. Sometimes, Mr. Quibbles, you are just too much. You're too British. Just in case. Just in case. Alright, so we're probably going to come out to a boss fight, so I might as well replace that skill that I gave Margarine's with, how to say, let's see here. Could give him life up. I'm gonna give him life up, because I can. Cover again. Into Valmar's Moon! 3. Seriously though, oh my god. I call Pearl Wars or something and it shows Tio having a lot of, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Mr. Quibi, what are you doing? Did you go to the wrong side of the Grandia fandom again? My goodness. Oh, cool. So I'm guessing you press these. Oh. Oh, they're still there. Dang it. Okay. Not power up. Go back to skill. Let's get rid of toughness. Get Pirate's Ring. There we go. And before you pass judgment on that, I have a lot of random Grandia merchandise. Oh my goodness. That does not excuse it. It just does not excuse it. And don't worry, I got your back. I got a few things that are, how to say, not so flattering either. But that's here or there. It's not more so I'm judging you, it's more so I'm teasing you. I can't believe you'd actually have that though. That just kind of like what? I really should just done Zap again. But oh well. Someday I'll learn. But not today. Winky face. thing. No, I went on Yahoo Auctions in Japan and searched for Grandia and bought whatever I found. I just saw the cover of the book and thought I don't have that one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is that the excuse you made to your parents? Like, I didn't know! I didn't know! But really, you did know. My goodness. I can see a bunch of little kids doing that kind of stuff. I have initiative! Oh boy! I wanna go invest in the real estate market. Oh yeah, they don't take too kindly to that. Let's see here. So not zap all. Then what all to zap?
Blow him away!
Oh my goodness, I love what he says. Blow him away. Blow him away! I bet Tio said something like that to Rodeo in one of your fancy books, Mr. Wibbles. My goodness. I think that was a little excessive, in all honesty.
These guys were no real challenge.
Oh my goodness. And this one? Yay! Pressing random buttons seemed to work for this puzzle. I kind of tend to look at it now. I see if it lists the back of my wardrobe and I never look at it. No, it was something about a flute. Oh my goodness. And everyone dead. Everybody dies.
Strike!
What is the difference between gale and wind? I never outright knew. Because it seems to me like they're just the same thing, but gale's like slightly better. Like it's like a more stronger version of wind. Or is gale like meant for like the pressure that's released in like certain areas? Like I don't quite know. I can imagine it being something like that though. Like gale being like a rightly different thing. Oh, there's that too. Oh, what's this? Looks like it's a nice thing. Moonstone armor. Gale's which speed level as far as I know. Okay. Well, you learn something new every 5 hours. Block resist. I'll take block resist. And no, I still don't have that one dress that you want me to get. Someday. And soon for the rest of your life. Alright, we're good here. Gale Force, Hurricane Force, etc. Oh, really? Like, I never really heard... Because, like, it's Hurricane Wind Force. I've heard Gale Force Wind Strike. Gale Force Wind Strike, Hurricane Wind Strike. Okay, I guess I can see that way then. Makes a little more sense now. I was trying to get it. I heard that Sky Pirates make cannons out of moonstones. What? What? Is this a Grandia 2 thing? Oh man. Oh jeez. Now I'm super slow. And now I have to use Hollow Nail. NATO. Howl NATO?
Blow him away!
Well, you don't need tight dress, it's just way helpful. Okay. I mean, like, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, I need to get it. I've never really been that way with RPGs. I just been like, if it's helpful, I'll try to get it, but I'm not gonna do it if I have to. I didn't tell you that I beat Skies of Arcadia. I told you that I played Skies of Arcadia. I played it. I played it for exactly an hour. Well, maybe not exactly an hour, but I played it for more than an hour. So if I were to replay it on stream, I would just go back an hour and just play it that way, which I have no problem doing because frankly I don't remember the game well enough, and I had the GameCube version, so not massive amounts of random battles. Isn't that nice? I like to think so. But I'm not gonna do that for a bit. Yet you don't remember Moonstone Cannon Fire? I somewhat do. Dragonite. Dragonite.
Angle 0092.
Also, it actually moved them a bit. Okay. And I'll just use the hull.
Spiral wind,
Tear him up! I love that stupid way he says it. It's so great. Aw, dang it, I almost killed him.
These guys were no real challenge.
The GameCube version still has way too many random battles. They're just not every 2 steps. They're like every 3 steps instead. I like how it's slightly better. But yeah, I could definitely see myself not liking Scars of Arcadia for that. Be like, again! As I hate random battles. I do, I loathe them. Grandia 2 not so much because it's like there's a way to expedite it, but with a lot of random battles there's not a way to expedite it. And I've always hated that. Because it never really feels to me like I'm actually making progress so much as it's biding my time.
Angle 00.
Which is something that I definitely don't like about a lot of Final Fantasies. With Dragon Quest, for some reason I just really love the battle system. So I incredibly excuse Dragon Quest for all its random battles, which I know it can be very, very annoying with, but it's like the perfect popcorn game, if that makes any sense. Oh, jeez. Why? Why are you mean? Don't be mean to Tio-chan, he's a national treasure. Baby.
Nothing withstands my blade.
Yeah, so this is around the point where I started to get bored with Grandia 2. I'm not really bored of it, honestly. I'm not. I mean, I can see why you got bored of it, because it's starting to like be that way. Oh my goodness, how do I get over there? There's a thing over there, and I want to get over there, and please do. Yeah, I guess I just have to wait to get over there. I can't be anxious about it. Ah! I like this part. I can see why you like this part, Slushy. Like, it really does feel like a lot of tension, man. Like, I'm liking it for that fact. But I think the reason why you got bored, Mr. Quibbles, is because this is probably the longest dungeon so far.
Black.
Yeah, I can see that, being tired of the same battle animations. Well, if you use the same strategy over and over again, I don't necessarily do that, but I kind of do it.
Spiral wind.
And the story got a little weird. I could definitely see the story getting really weird soon enough. And frankly, I am loving it for that fact. Because I don't mind stories being different, but they have to make logical sense, and that's why I was so annoyed with How I Met Your Mother, as final ending, like it's ending on TV. And I was discussing with this with Mr. Quibble's earlier, Slushy, and I was completely and utterly ranting about it. This was not just like just out of random, like we were talking about like endings and whatnot. Kind of think of it, Grandia 1 has a lot more moves, like a lot more useful moves, or just a lot more moves, because there is a difference. Because the way I see it, I definitely see you using Zap a lot, and just that's it, because it's just like, why use anything else? Okay, where am I? Okay, I was there. I went up here. There's obviously a way to get up there. It's this thing. Okay. I want to get up there. Nice. They're all useful in different situations. Yeah, but is that Grandia 1 or is it Grandia 2? Because Grandia 2, I definitely see it just being like, why use all these moves when I could just use these moves that just do the same thing but are better? And
How about this?
but yeah, you just spam Zap on everything and it works. Well, for the most part. Aw, dang it. Everyone used a bunch of things. Oh, man. But this is the longest dungeon so far, and it's the most, like, you need to pay attention to it dungeon as well. Which I find kind of interesting, because it went down from 4 to 3, and it got more. Okay, there we go. Oh, you were talking about Grandia 1? Oh, okay. I mean, I could kind of see this story still getting like all kinds of weird. Don't judge me. I'll judge you first. And then we'll find out who's the real judger. It's me, by the way. I'm the judger or what? And I have initiative. Oh, buddy, I'm gonna invest all my stock in turnips. And we gotta get the hollow out. Them go them hollow boys.
Spiral wind,
Tear 'em up! It's pretty nice. It's almost like he always says that, when really he just mostly always says it.
Angle 0, 0.
Okay, sorry,
9,
miss.
2.
You better. Okay? You know why? Because I fought for this country. And no, I'm not talking about America. I'm talking about Grandia, Granis. And I'll have you know that I got my purple stripes defending against Falmar.
These guys were no real challenge.
Alright. We are still in bloodstained areas. Why did I do? I saw the enemy right there. There we go. You must stay away from enemy. Don't want to get into more battles. Oh, phew. Ah, that was scary. How about some strike purple lightning to mix things up? Well, since you said it. Ooh, buddy. Or a bit of sky, take flight.
Angle 0, 0, 9, 2.
Oh.
Strike, purple
Purple lightning! Uno, dos, tres. Now you die! Because he's El Fuerte. By the way, El Fuerte is a Street Fighter 4 character. And he says in one of his ultras, he goes, Uno, dos, and then he goes like flying dive. But I always hear it as, now you die. Okay, I'll totally admit, I did get Chio-chan in trouble that way. I'm not a good Grandia player right now, because this dungeon is long, and I just want to get a tight dress for the ball. I'm sorry. Oh, the fat wrestler guy? No. That is, that guy is the one that does the Galactic Kick and whatever. He's cool too. I like him because Ken is like the original OG. This is what Americans look like, and Rufus, that's his name. He's the one that's all like, well, this is what Americans are now. And I am trying to heal myself, and I'm not doing a proper job of it. There we go. And yeah, let's just store some here. Okay, there we go. Much better. Refinery. Oh, I don't know. I only ever use Ken, Sakura, and Chun-Li. Dude, Ken is the worst. He is the worst Street Fighter. But if we want to get into Street Fighter lore, I actually do know a whole bunch about it. So, if you got any questions, I'll tell you. By the way, you have a ton of magic coins, but you could save them for a fairy egg. Alright, so I might do that. Considering that you're like, oh, the fairy egg is awesome, it beats dragon. Well, at least that's what I assume. That's what you said. I'm not sure what you actually said because I can only, like, read what you type. I'm not sure if you knew that it worked that way, but that's the way it works, and I use that kind of lingo to kind of do, you know, talk, type, even though you're not really doing it. Get it? Because I'm explaining things the way that you already know it's explained, and that's funny. I'm tired. I beat Street Fighter 2 with every character. Good for you! And I honestly and truly do mean that, because Street Fighter 2 was... wow. Just wow. It was really annoying and hard. And I was barely able to beat it with Chun-Li with a bunch of continues. Then again, I wasn't actively trying to beat it with every character. There actually is a Dragon Egg too. Yeah, you told me about it. And I'm well aware that's what it is. I'm just saying. Because I'm tired. But not tired in the way that, like, I don't want to play Grandia. I'm up for Grandia, man. I'm up for it. I'm up for Grandia. Dap me. Street Fighter 2 was mega slow. Kinda. I kinda agree to that. If only for the fact that the battles themselves would be fast if you just grabbed all the time. Grabs were totally and utterly OP in that game. And did you know that a lot of the combos in Street Fighter 2 were not actually meant to be combos? And when Capcom actually saw people doing it that way, they're like, wow, we should probably actually put combos in there. So people that, you know, are actually doing correctly, they're like actually trying to like play the game in like an actual way, you know, they do it. It's just like really cool because like Street Fighter is like one of those games that just is like the weirdest thing ever, because it wasn't supposed to be a success, and believe me, it was not supposed to be a success. It was a very bad game. The original Street Fighter was, and the original Street Fighter got released over here called Fighting Street, and boy oh boy was that terrible. And there wasn't actually a real two-player game, it was a single-player game that was downright awful. Just utterly awful. Dude, I could talk about Street Fighter's lore for, like, probably as long as I could, like, beat Street Fighter 4, so... I should probably save that bit, but it's quite wonderful. I really do like Street Fighter lore a lot, because like it's something that's not explained, and it's like, why don't you explain it? It's really interesting. It really is, and I'm just like, why don't people like look into Street Fighter more as like a confident like fighting game like story? Like, it's not on par with Skullgirls in terms of like, oh hey, this is fun to like watch and stuff like that, but dude, I love it. I love the bejeebus out of it. I'm trying to figure out what to power up and everything. There we go. And I don't need Beast King Blast right now. Could give her that, but I feel like I don't need to. Let's leave it right there. I haven't played Fighting Street, but I've seen it. Yeah, Fighting Street's awful. I've played it. It is awful. Because it literally is not programmed well. Like, legitimately not programmed well. Street Fighter 2 was also the first arcade game with 6 buttons. Are you sure about that? Because I don't think it was. I have initiative. Ooh, boy, I'm going to start talking about more Street Fighter. Let's do Crackle. Hiya! Jeez, Shrek 'em up, why don't you? Jeez, Margarine. But anyway, what was I saying about Street Fighter? Street Fighter 2, I don't like. You have to kind of get me started, but it's just really cool the fact that Street Fighter 2 evolved the way it did, and the reason why it had its like first real growth was because of all this and that, because they didn't realize it was going to be that good, it was going to be that popular with all the combos and whatnot. In a way, Street Fighter 2 was Final Fantasy's story told all over again. And that's probably like one of the coolest things ever. I have a JAMA Super Gun, and the manual goes on about wiring up extra buttons for Street Fighter 2's exclusive new 6-button format. I really don't think it was. I mean, I could see it. It really did it. Did it really? It actually did. Huh. It actually did say that. Huh. This is gonna be very interesting. I wonder if we're gonna face a giant fetus, because if we do, huh. This is gonna be very interesting. And I don't know what to say. Alright, there we go. Looks like I'm going to the womb. Just like various amounts of hentai has done. Oh my goodness. Nope. No. What is this place? Risotto! Look! Elena! Zera is with her. Elena! Oh my. The world has been warped and twisted by the loss of light. The future has already been written, and it is one of darkness. Without the light, the soul suffers and is drawn to the darkness, craving more than the hollow teachings of Grandia can offer. Oh my goodness. Nothing could save the world, except the revival of Almar. Then all I have held to be sacred, all we have struggled for, has been for nothing? Ah, you are mistaken. Your actions have served me well. But what are you troubled? Why are you yet sorrow? I wanted to save people, but now you have done nothing but add to their burdens. Your kind heart has brought them nothing but pain. In order to prevent the day of darkness, in order to make Balmar go away, I lied to even Risotto. Let me tell you why you suffer. Your prayers are empty, for the age of miracles has long since passed. So, I've been praying to a dead god? Is it hopeless? Yes, it is painful. This I know all too well. But your suffering has to come to an end. Come, I shall give you peace. I have no reason to live. Very well, I shall release you from the source of your misery. I shall remove the wings of Valmar, who wish you despise. Who prayed in Valmar? Oh my god, I know what to say. Damn it, get away from Elena! I'm not gonna like these developments. Oh my. Our task won't be more difficult than a river which flows back to the sea. I don't care. Anything that gets in my way is going to get 3 feet of steel down its damn throat. Anything. It comes. Ugh. This weird old thing. All kinds of. Ugh. Oh my!